Now, skinny white guys and their guitars. Not since the mid-90s has indie music so dominated the British music charts. There are no black British artists in the top 10 singles or album charts, and they only received one Brit nomination this year. Such is the concern that the Black Music Congress met today to ask why. Is it because white artists have more successfully exploited new technology, or that the music industry is failing to nurture young black artists? In a moment, we'll be talking to the rapper Sway. But first, Faisal Islam looks at what's happened to black music.
Hip-hop with a British accent, but it's being squeezed, say some, by the pressure to emulate US-style gangster rap and a music industry that's rediscovered guitar music. Record sales are down, and if it wasn't for the odd sugar babe, there'd be no black British artist up for a mainstream Brit Award at the upcoming celebration of British artists. The founder of the Black Music Congress says the situation's left him contemplating giving up altogether.
British black music is in a dire state, and we need to be awakened to that fact. The inherent problem has been there for a long time, i.e. lack of investment in British black music talent. The industry not engaging with them seriously. Often black artists are the first to go when things get tough, right?
And all of that is compounded by the fact that floppy-haired northern indie kids like the Arctic Monkeys and the Kaiser Chiefs are monopolising the top 10 of the album charts. The music industry say it's merely following the money, and that in an era of digital music, fans of this sort of music are more band loyal, more likely to pay for their downloads, but the return of the guitar string is asking a multitude of questions about the future of black British music.
Indie music is popular at the moment, but the more savvy black artists are kind of realising that. They're going on tour and supporting indie artists, they're doing remixes of people like Coldplay, and also there's a whole new kind of wave coming through of hybrid artists who are both informed by black musicians and also indie musicians.
Black British music is gaining respect internationally for its originality, say US hip-hop dons De La Soul.
We've been blessed to meet different artists like Ty and of course Damon and Roots Maneuver or Dizzy Rascal, where they have their own style of how they present things. Even Dizzy Rascal is a little different than Ty, but they still stay true to who they are as people and still try to push their envelope.
But it's commercially that these musicians find themselves sandwiched between the new guitar heroes and those US gangster rappers.
Well, one black artist who's certainly broken through in spectacular fashion is the rap artist Sway, who you saw there at the start of Faisal Islam's report. He's with us now. Sway, thanks for being with us. Is there really a serious problem? I can't believe there's a sudden lack of black artistic talent in music or anything else.
I don't think it's got anything to do with black or white or anything. I just reckon if the music is good and it can appeal to the right sort of people, like the music buying public, then it's going to sell and you're going to rock it, whether that's over the internet or physical sales.
Can people learn anything from what you did? I mean, you just ignored all record contracts and still are. You just, basically, you want control, you're doing it your own way, right? Yeah,
like, basically, I put a good team of people together. I Decipher Productions and just went at it, We went from selling CDs on the street, outside stores, to selling them into the stores, to getting proper distribution deals. And that was only because I'm in hip-hop, and hip-hop is seen as like an American music, you know what I mean? And we're number 2. As a British black artist coming through, we're seen as number 2. We're not as big as 50 Cent, so we have to do everything for ourselves. We have to lead by example, and that's exactly what I've done.
Right. Is new technology playing a part here? I mean, you hear of indie bands that come through from nowhere, and it's happened a lot recently, actually, and they come through, a lot of people downloading their stuff. Does that happen in the world of hip-hop in the same sort of way? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it is a technological
Definitely.
problem.
It's happening in a positive way now, more so than before. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I haven't had as big financial backing as a lot of the other UK urban artists, but I still managed to reach the top 40 last 2 weeks. And when I done my research on that, 50% of it were internet sales. You know what I mean? So it is actually helping us now. It's working to our advantage. More and more people that are into urban music are realising that they can support not only through physical sales, but on the internet as well.
Right, but after what you've done, if there was a black up-and-coming artist, and I'm sure you'll know, if you wouldn't be saying go to the big record company, would you?
Nah, like, sometimes you need the big record companies for the cushion that they're able to provide. The fact that, you know, financially backed all of the time and everything. But as far as creatively, I reckon it's up to the artists to, you know, create themselves, create them, and do all the marketing.
And take it from there.
Yeah.
Sway, thanks very much for coming in.
No problem.
That's it. We're back tomorrow at 10 to 7. Till then from KTME, that's Channel 4 News and Sport. Have a good evening.